And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Spartans going up against the Badgers. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure.
If you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe and comment and become a member today.
And how he persevered to do that, so inspiring.
First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway, and on the hill, Nestor Cortez Jr.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Number 42 leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 640.
And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Batting second.
Homered last night, added another hit as well. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1. That's a little
Bob Ricks has successfully joined the channel.
Where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Nobody out, runner at first. Just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here's the rookie third baseman. Fought off foul. First and second, no outs here in the second game of the series. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The throw to second, over to first, safe.
That is good.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
First and third, 1 down. And that one finds its way through. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really good swing right there. She got a pitch that she knew she could handle, allowed herself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and she hit the ball on the screws.
2 on, 1 out. Lee will hit next.
I'm liking what I've seen from her at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
That's in there, and the count 1-1. That one missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, one out.
No, that's a ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI hitter at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count. 3-1 count. Saying to herself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Foul ball left side. She'll see another. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Got her looking. She battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
I guarantee she's going to check the tape on that last pitch when she gets a chance, because she thought it was ball 4 and she wasn't wrong. I mean, it was a close pitch. Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at-bat, that'll drive you crazy getting rung up like that.
And here's the rookie catcher.
Seems like she's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Fastball is outside. Two aboard, 2 outs. Just missed.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That's the ball.
And that drops in for a strike.
3-1.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Coming home. She'll score. 2 runs are in.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. She got a pitch she could get to out front, kept her bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll her hands over, and that allowed her to rip that ball down the line for the double.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the rookie DH. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Coming home. She'll score easily.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Runner at second here with 2 away. And now the rookie second baseman, Conroy. Misses outside. Ball 1.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. She will score. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a
17.
row. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you
Taylor.
feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So up next, Madison Taylor. Just
No, that's
missed.
a ball.
Taylor getting the start in center, hitting 9th in today's lineup. She's knocked in 9 over her last 10 games. Two outs. That one finds the zone, and the count even 1-1.
I think she was sitting off speed right there because she just let the fastball go by.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. She circles the bases. Her 4th home run of the season. And they add a couple more. It's 7-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That's exactly the pitch she was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Nestor Cortez Jr. won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
On the mound now, DL Hall.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next is switch hitting first baseman. Just missed. The 1-0. That's in there. Movement in the bullpen. A left-hander appears to be getting ready. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. 2 out, space is empty. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. That's down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ava Mullen in the on-deck circle. Lifted in the air, right center field. Frelick has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. On to the bottom of the first. The Spartans out front here, 7-0. Back here at American Family Field. And on the hill in this one, number 42.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Now it's the DH, Christian Yelich. That one at triple digits. Fastball is outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And he chases that one. 1 out.
Batting second.
Sal
The right
Frelick
fielder.
getting ready to hit. Looking to rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night. Swing and a ground ball. Jump throw. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
One down. And now it's William Contreras. And that misses. Ball one. And another ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Freeland, the runner at second with one away. Bounce to the right. Conroy slings to first in time. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a pitcher that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt her rhythm, make her uncomfortable a little bit. The hitters that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get her moving off the mound. If you're in the box and she seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up her timing, somehow try to get in her head a little bit. And then when she does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
That clips the corner. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities she's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to pitchers like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Goes down looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Ava Mullen. And first offering is fouled off.
She's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten her up a little bit. Mission accomplished.
And that skips in the dirt.
2-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Way high.
She should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if she's walked.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this hitter's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Now the third baseman. She's 0 for 1. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Connor looking for the K.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think she was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think she was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Singled and drove in a run her first time through. And that one fouled off. One out and a runner at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and she scores. And it's an 8-run lead.
Number 42.
So a runner at first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Lee. Foul ball. Just missed. Way high there. And a count 2-1. Man at first, one away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Batting, number 42.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. She drove in 2 with a double her first time up. To short, could be 2. Flips it. There's 1, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Now batting, number 42.
And next is the designated hitter. Doubled her first time. This player makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
She's got such quick hands, and she's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps her square to the plate. There's a good chance that her bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike. Outside with a breaking ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way she's slowing the game down. She's shrinking her zone, making sure she gets the pitch that she wants to hit.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that one is inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now she's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one pushed foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get her arms extended, tied her up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Runners on first and third, 2 away here at the top of the second. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hoskins squeezes it, and that'll do it. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. The Spartans lead it 8-0. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chorio.
Jackson Chorio.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out.
That clips a corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, she demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Batting sixth.
And now Garrett Mitchell. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, she's really settling in and getting a feel for her pitches, throwing them where she wants to right now. So we'll see how long she can keep this streak going.
Joseph Ortiz stands in now and watches strike 1. Check swing. Now a look down to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. That one not close. Now 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Whoa. 2-2.
On the ground to third. Over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Conroy. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a hitter that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Her swing is so good, it's in the zone a long time. She gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces.
Swings through that one for strike 2. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Fires over to Hoskins, and one away in the top of the third. Madison Taylor now at the plate. She's already homered in this game.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Ncaa into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And a good eye there. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a miss, struck her out. She didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
She's locked in at the plate when she's using the whole field. She was out in front there, just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and her timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Number 42 in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Curve in the dirt. Bouncer to Hoskins. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Let's get it. This stuff takes time. This stuff takes time. Stay on that grind. Can't rewind.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Right. So right.
That is upstairs for ball one. All right, Chris, when you talk about great logos, the Milwaukee Brewers, the M and the B that form a glove, not everyone even realizes that it's an M and a B with that glove. They started using it in 1978 and have been using it a lot more recently. It's a great logo, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, I remember as a kid, my brother had that ball cap, and I would just kind of borrow it. Some would say steal it, but it was just such a cool-looking logo. I had no idea until years later that that's what was hidden on the inside of it, that M and that B, but very, very cool.
Andrew Monasterio at the plate now. That's ball one. One out, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike one. If you're playing right now, tweet out, I was this many days old when I found out the Brewers glove logo is an M and a B. Hashtag MLB the show. Because I guarantee you there are people playing right now that had no idea there was an M and a B in that logo.
That's a great point.
I think it's one of the best all time. An art student at UW Eau Claire created it. It is super creative, and I think one of the better logos we have in the sport. Yelich at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. In the air out towards right center. Taylor sizing this one up. And that will end the inning.
Let's go. I'm from that city you heard about. When you hit up, then the word's out. Your time is up, this your third out. Plus we got hitters on deck, but you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up. What now?
Back here in Milwaukee, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Ava Mullen. Hall back to work. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff hitter aboard.
Now batting, number 42.
Here's the third baseman. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in for a strike. There's a swing and a drive. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Now batting, number 42.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. And that's downstairs and outside. The other way. Down the line, and it's foul. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time. So they get the out, but a run does score.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least she puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
Lee up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that she can get her arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, you just got to tip your cap on that take right there. I mean, that's not the location you're hoping for and looking to do damage in a 2-0 count.
Lined, and that's a base hit. In comes the run from 3rd to add on. It's an RBI single, and it's a
42.
double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Runner at first with 1 gone, and now the switch hitting catcher. She has turned into one of the best catchers in the National League. Close, but called a ball, and it's 1-0. Lee leads off first with 1 away. In the air, foul off first. Hoskins brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 42.
Next is the designated hitter. This is a true 5-tool player. Not very many of them out there, but when she's on the field, you can't take your eyes off her. First pitch, and he just misses.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch her play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that she does, just a joy to watch.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're midway in the 4th. The Spartans out front 10-0. Great to have you with us here on Jackie Robinson Day. And now here's the speed threat, outfielder Sal Frelick. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. 1 down.
Now batting,
well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into her highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Contreras takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Singy, we're celebrating Jackie Robinson today, and what an honor it is for these players to have the chance to wear his number 42.
Yeah, just an iconic number, and to put that jersey on with 4 and 2 on the backside, it's got to be inspiring. These guys are honored and privileged to be able to go out there and play on a day like today.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. She throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
2 down, base is empty, and it's Reese Hoskins up to the dish. Just missed. Next offering upstairs.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Fastball is outside.
She hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. She's in danger of walking her first batter right here.
And that's ball 4.
You know, I think she's okay with that outcome. It wasn't
Now
an intentional walk,
left
but she
fielder,
wasn't exactly trying to
Ncaa.
attack the zone either.
Runner first with 2 away. Jackson Chorio, the next to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Chorio, in his 2nd season, only 20 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And a 1-1.
Nope, that's high.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Mullen sizes this one up, and that's the inning.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Number 42. Yeah, this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Conroy digs in now. Singled and scored back in the 1st. She's 1 for 2. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these players really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and she'll see another. Oh, and 2 now. Almost got her. On its way to the corner, and that drops foul. Pitch misses there. 2-2.
She's a fun player to watch taking at bat. She just battles up there. She doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put her away.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now batting. The center
Next to
fielder,
hit, Madison Taylor. She's already homered here in this one. She's a player, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. That one ripped, but foul.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if she thinks she has a chance, she's going to throw it from the warning.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there. On its way, gone. Another homer. Her 2nd home run of the game. It's 11-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this player's a ball of energy right now and having the game of her life.
And now the first baseman. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul tip into the mid, struck her out.
Now batting.
Now Ava Mullen. We talk about players with good speed, and definitely she has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. swing and a high fly ball left field. Chourio moving under this one, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
She gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and she just takes it away.
And now it's filled up. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Number 42 in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Just missed.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Chopped to third. Fires over to Hoskins, and that is the inning. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Home half of the fifth coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Fly ball down the line. Lee makes the catch, and there's one away.
I wanted to race the freeze with 1 point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That one outside. And the count 1-2. And there's a ball.
All right, so in this at bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front, and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Look, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Bryce Terang. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
It's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Check it out. Hey, yo, come back to base, the freak lines, the blast jazz tunes, it's the ones, don't switch the loop. From into any stage, I take shit up, I'm in the place, yo, so never step to this, or catch a
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's some real power at the plate. Number 42. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The 0-1. Fastball is outside. Action in the pen down there. Aaron Ashby up and loosening in the pen. Koenig also throwing. A changeup missing. And a count 2-1. And that's outside.
1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Mitchell gets under it. 1 away.
Now
So digging in,
number 42.
Lee. Singy, you've got to appreciate someone who's this good defensively. I mean, watching her track balls in the outfield, it's beautiful.
She's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
That's a hit. So a runner aboard now with 1 away. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now, number 42. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Home run number 5 on the season, and they boost their lead. It's 13-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. She was all over that fastball.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 42 is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
So a lefty out of the pen, Aaron Ashby.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter. And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball there. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And down on strikes. 2 gone.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason she didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. No chance for a play, and let's hope the left-hander's not hurt out there. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off, but man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
the batter.
Now at the plate, Madison Taylor.
Taylor.
And the way she's going in this one, we've been waiting for her spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This player's got 2 home runs already. Now she's going for number 3.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Number 42.
So the batting order turns over. Next is the speedy first baseman.
1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. Hit hard on the ground to short. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Monasterio.
And a first offering, a fastball for a strike.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
On the ground to third. Oh. And foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss at 100. No chance.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for her to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next pitch way upstairs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. 2 down, bases empty.
Right
Sal Freeland getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
She's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And 1-2.
I don't like to say she wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Out to center, Taylor. And that ends the inning.
Let's take them higher now, take them to a higher ground. Against all odds, that you can't tie us down. Stronger, baby, now we don't cry loud. All we know is how to get it started when they rounds. Yeah, and this is more than you ever know.
back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Rolling.
Like a river, I keep rolling, back to you, I keep rolling, back to you. If I'm a river running on, you're the ocean blue. You're on the path down the heaven road.
Ashby back to work. That one misses, and that's ball one. Ashby goes 6'1", 190 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. And a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Breaking ball inside, and that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Close pitch there, but you've got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
And it's fouled away. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Squirts away a little bit.
1-2.
Mullen gets her lead at first. Nobody out. On the ground to the left.
Hi.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog.
Now
A bit of a lost
number
start for
42.
some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Next pitch is outside. To first, maybe a 2-ball. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing
42.
focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
So up next, Lee. Pretty amazing athlete. This player is power and speed. Quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
She's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in her hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, she can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch. Really been able to slow down the game tonight with her at bats, and the biggest one she's had so far. She doesn't look anxious at all.
She takes one right on the black, and the count is 3-1. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And she went around just enough that time. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fights it off. She'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall.
42.
This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And here's the catcher, this hitter with light tower power.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
She swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Ripped to first. Caught.
She put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Now it's the DH. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Ground ball could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. And that's 2. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Spartans on top 14-0. Back here at American Family Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side. Good eye in that spot.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Reese.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. He's 0 for 1. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. So she cracks double digits with her 10th strikeout.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. She's hitting her spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes the bat's over before it really begins.
Chorio in the box now. No balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And a foul ball. 0-2 now. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Jared Koenig gets the ball now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now it's the second baseman, Conroy. She provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the players up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
That's off the inside corner. 2-0. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a hitter come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
That's towards center. Mitchell gets under it, drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Madison
So digging in, Madison Taylor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this player is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this player is special, and you can see it in her first step quickness.
Just missed.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this player does.
And that's through there for a strike. Now 3-2.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have. Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Number 42.
Back to the top of the order now, and here's the first baseman.
Ball.
Taylor, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. High fly ball out towards left field. Going back, and that one's gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 16-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure she hit that one as hard as she needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
One out, base is empty. Ava Mullen will hit next. Just missed.
1-0.
That misses, and the count now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what she's been doing. It's made a big impact for her in recent games.
And there's a strike on the outside corner, and it's 2-1.
Ball 3. 3-1.
That one found hard the other way. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a foul ball, she stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but she earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now the third baseman. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this player is at the top of the list. First pitch misses.
This player plays third base like she's a shortstop, and she welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
In the dirt, and as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. That one misses, and it's 3-0. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're in the top of the 8th. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Now batting, number 42.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. Singh, you talk about a player that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and she makes all the plays. There's a strike.
And because of that big power arm, she's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
In the dirt. 1 out. Runners at first and second. The shortstop takes the ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fastball almost got her there. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Ncaa.
Swings and misses, struck her out.
Now batting, number 42.
Lee now at the plate. She's kind of an outlier, especially when hitters are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
2 on, 2 outs. That misses, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Outside low, 2-2. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Swings and misses, inning over, and it could have been worse. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Back after this on the show.
Keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed.
And we're back onto the bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Wisconsin, the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brant Herter getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Hannafy also getting ready. And she pumps it a strike.
She has just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, she's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. That one finds the corner. Strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, she has filled up the strike zone and she's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what she's done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Line drive, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt her momentum all that much. You know, she's really been on top of her game, commanding her pitches all night long.
Man at first with 1 gone. This is Bryce Terang. In the air, left side. Lee right there to make the grab. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Andrew. Monasterio.
And now the shortstop, Andrew Monasterio. That clips the zone. It's 0-1. Ortiz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Up and
Thank you, Struff, for subs on my other channels.
Pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Oh, that's up the line.
just misses the mark outside the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. Inning over.
No problem. I love to support all YouTubers.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Yoel Payams. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And now the switch hitting catcher.
For Michigan.
She might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, she's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, she's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This player is able to add runs by producing them.
Just missed.
2-0.
Next pitch is outside. High fly ball out into left center field. Chorio sizing this one up and makes the grab. And there's one away.
The batter, number 42.
And now the DH. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Activity in the bullpen. Abner Uribe getting ready to go. In the air, left field. Chorio hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 42.
2 out, space is empty. And the batter now, Conroy. First offering, and it just misses. Hard hit, right side. Sends it to first, and that is that. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Now, Grant Herter.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Yelich at the dish. The MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. Fought off foul. Outside. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-2. One gone.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate
Now
right
batting,
now.
right
Just
fielder.
disconnected
Now,
from head to toes in
Greenway.
terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Sal Frelick digs in now. 1 for 3. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. One down, base is empty. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
One ball, 2 strikes.
That one just misses. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
And the batter now, William Contreras. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Popped up. Under this one. Pulls it down, and she makes the catch. 2 down.
Now
That was a
batting,
good pitch to
the
hit
first
right down the
baseman,
heart of the plate.
Reed.
Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So it's their last chance in this one. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Swinging a foul straight back. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt, but it kicks foul. Herter is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. In time ball game, and the strikeout ends it.
This win streak they're on is something else, Boog. I mean, we came here tonight to call this game, and I had a feeling at the outset they were going to add 1 more win to this run. If they keep this play up, I honestly don't know what's going to stop them.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Don't forget to subscribe and become a member today.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the game of the week. It's Michigan taking on Wisconsin. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. Starting on the mound in this one, Tobias Myers. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Number 15, the leadoff batter, as she looks at ball 1.
First pitch, 12-10.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Struck her out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on her for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ava Mullen. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Mullen, only 18 years old. She's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in her last 10. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 hitters in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter.
That's off the plate.
Any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Siggy. On the hill here today, Ncaa.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides that ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of her.
Bottom of the first. Now here is Christian Yelich. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And that's in the dirt.
2-2 count.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The wind of the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Rip towards third. On to first. Oh. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Let's take a look at our lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third, the catcher, William Contreras.
Now the catcher up to hit, William Contreras. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. That one missed. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man at second. That's off the mark, and that's ball 2.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
And that's down and away. Freeland over at second, 1 down. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And he beats it. He's safe.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Runners in the corners here, 1 away. And here is Hoskins. Just missed. That one ripped, base hit down the line. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Two on, 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
2 on, 1 out. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one the other way. She's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
So 2 down now, and here is Garrett Mitchell. 2 for 6 so far in the series. Ball 1 there.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Joseph Ortiz, the next to hit. And that's a strike. Two on, 2 outs. That clips the corner.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first, and Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
Ball.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Three balls, 2 strikes the count, and they're all loaded up.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
This is Bryce Terang. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's to third. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We go on to inning number 2. The Badgers have the advantage.
Going head off for night. Hope you enjoy rest of your night. Much love.
Second inning set to go. Now it's the power speed combo. Number 18.
Thanks, smiling face.
Myers back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have an inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Churio takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
That is the designated hitter.
Ella Cunningham will hit next. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Next pitch is outside. Fastball for a strike. Cut on and miss. Struck her out. Ncaa is his third of the game. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Number 14 in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 out, space is empty. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Madison Taylor. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Taylor turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a good hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how she handles those adjustments.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and he struck her out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's going to be Andrew Monasterio. And there's a strike.
All ones the count.
In there at the knees. 0-2 now. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The shortstop takes a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Yelich in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. In there at the knees for a strike.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
And a ground ball to first. She takes it on her own. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Right fielder, Sal Frelick.
And now Sal Frelick, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And that's downstairs and outside. That's down and in. And he hits a ground ball right side. Greer throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Ncaa, Greer.
That's in for a strike.
She must have been looking for something else because she gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Just missed. Greer with some struggles at the plate recently. Not uncommon for rookies. That's in there. That is strike 2.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I only got 3 hits in my first month. But I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know she's going through it a bit right now, but she's capable of figuring it out.
Battling here as she fouls it away. And it remains 2-2. And that skips in the dirt.
I wouldn't throw her another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. She's having a hard time catching up.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Batting 9, the left fielder.
So up next,
number 8,
Lee. 3 hits last night, so she was a big factor in getting that win. First pitch misses. Lee with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing her put together impressive stretches throughout her career, Boog. When she's going like she is right now, it's really fun to watch.
Oh, right to the backstop. And now a runner into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fouled off. She was late.
Yeah, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swing, and she breaks her bat. That's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Gone. A massive home run. It's her 8th home run of the year, and we're all square. It's 2-2. She absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Next is switch hitting first baseman. Led off the game with a strikeout. And the first offering is not close.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one misses, and now 2-0.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And she hits a ground ball right side. Hoskins steps on the bag, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Mullen stands in now, looks at that one inside. Tied up here in the early going. This one in the air. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, number 17.
Now the third baseman. Fly to center her first time. She's 0 for 1. She swings and fouls one off. Hot shot to third. Tosses across to first, and that is that. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Right through there for a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
On the ground to short. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The first baseman, number 12, Reese Hoskins.
And it's Reese Hoskins up to the dish. RBI single his last time up. First pitch, and he just misses.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And that drops in for a strike. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Fires over to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
The left fielder, number 11, Jackson Chorio.
And now Jackson Chorio 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And that's fouled off. Softly hit to third. Whips it across. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play. On the ground. And foul ball. Next pitch misses inside. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Ella
Stepping in, Ella Cunningham. Cunningham, in her rookie season, only 18 years old. She's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in her last 10 games. Right through there for a strike. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Next offering is fouled back. Hard hit to third. Throws across the diamond. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, number 14.
Here's the speedy catcher. A single her first time. This is a player who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch her control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
When you got a catcher like this one with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game. When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Missed with a changeup, and the count's even at 2. And that's outside. Madison Taylor up next. That's a good at bat right there. She was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but she just wasn't fooled at all.
Go ahead run on base. Taylor now at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
The 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let her steal if she's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. He throws it away.
Well, the pressure was on, and he knew he had to have a quick release behind the plate if he was going to have any chance of catching her at second. She's got great speed, and in this case, it resulted in moving up 2 bases. That's what happens when you aren't able to get your feet under you and square up to second properly.
And there's a ball. Well, I think that one of the things that we've seen is that neutralizing the running game is as much to do with going with the slide step that a good majority of the pitchers have, and nobody wants to give a free ball to the hitter. Sends it to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound. Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Ortiz batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-1. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Throw to first, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
So digging in, Bryce Terang. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounds 1 to short. Tosses to first. Out number 3. Through 4. We're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Myers back to work. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Hudson, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Ashby warming up as well. Just missed. Greer with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Just missed.
Even superstars have their struggles from time to time, Boog, and she's no exception. She's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect her to turn it around soon.
Clips the corner, and the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, she stays alive. Here's the 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and she'll see another. Ripped on the ground to second. Gets it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, number 8.
So up next, Lee. She's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike. And she swings through that one.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have her look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that one missing low.
She's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at her and determine whether it's a ball or strike if she swings or not.
Fights it off. She'll see another. A dive. Nice stop from his knees. The throw. And they get the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
So the lineup flips over. Next is the speedy first baseman. And that's a little bit high. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one is upstairs. Out to short, Monasterio. To first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Halfway through, and we're tied 2 apiece. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Andrew Monasterio. And that is out of play.
You know, this group of hitters just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
On the ground at first, and that goes foul.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Right side, Greer. Handles, throws to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
He's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich, has grounded out a couple of times.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Freeland in the box again. Takes a strike. On the ground, right side. She gets there with the slide. Pretty nice play there. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're through 5. We are tied 2-2. Ryan Hudson takes over on the mound. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Now pitching.
And here is Ava Mullen. 0 for 2 in this one. And the sweeper is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Abner Uribe preparing to come on if needed. Next offering is fouled back. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And Chris, that's a way to neutralize her speed by keeping her off base.
Indeed, and the defense breathes a sigh of relief because she puts pressure on everyone if she can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep her off balance, get her out of there, and on to the next.
Here's the third baseman. And takes low for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th. That's inside.
Ball 2.
That misses the zone, and now 3-1. Late swing fouled off. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss, struck her out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And the batter will be the shortstop. And that's in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Pitch misses. Now 2-2.
Greenfield.
Ella Cunningham getting on deck circle. Two outs. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
The batter, number 7. Designated hitter.
So now here's the DH.
Cunningham.
Ella Cunningham. And her first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one missing inside. Swing and a miss, and she was fooled.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Look out, and it hit her. He had 2 strikes on her, and he hit her.
Number 14.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. This player, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. She is at the top of the game. Sliced hard but foul.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. She's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where she can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked to 2 apiece. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 31.
And we all know about her slider. It's just filthy, man. One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. William Contreras getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. First pitch just misses. Movement in the bullpen. Johnny Brebbia getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Next offering is downstairs.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick.